Oh, hi.
Hey.
Oh my goodness, it's been 11 weeks of this. New players training to make a name for themselves in this game. We are finally down to the finals. We have the top 4 runners of this year's Duckling class. Going from the top left and clockwise, Budgemano, Sisyphus, Phoenix 29, and Duskplume, and they are all wanting to become the newest Duckling Supreme. Luffy, how are they going to have to do it? What are these? What's going on with these flags, and why does everyone have the same party?
All right, so good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Duck Derby Finals tonight. So the party tonight, we have party draft. What that means essentially is our runners pick the party that we're running with. So you see Thief, Fighter, Red Mage, White Mage across the board because that's what they decided. A little bit about the blursing. So Fighter, pretty good, plus 10 Vitality, plus 10 MDef, minus a Pro Ring, so I mean, it stinks, but it's fine. Thief, plus Katana, plus 20 Strength, that's real good, minus 15 Agility, it didn't have a buff anyway, so it's fine. Red Mage, plus 20 MDef, Black Belt Vitality, so gonna be chunky and gonna be able to survive maybe some early nasty scripts or something. And the White Mage, pretty chunky actually, plus 40 Agility, plus 15 MDef, minus 1% per level. They're not gonna be swinging anything anyway, it's fine. Should be kind of fun.
Oh my goodness! How about these flags?
Flags are going to be pretty good. Not too bad on the boss scaling. 60% to 190, so pretty fair. 19 for 19 incentive locations, half of the Fiend dungeons, half of the other dungeons, and Cardia for some spice. A little bit of junk in the pool, but not too bad. Defense, sword, power, gunk, pretty good. But let's get down to like where it really starts to get interesting. Looking under shops and magic is going to have some tiered shuffle. So a lot of words in here about what this is exactly going to do, but think of it this way. A spell like Nuke that you like seeing like in the first couple levels, not so guaranteed to be there now because of the way this is weighted. So some of the later spells, our level 6, 7, 8 spells have a more likely chance to appear in those later levels of Magic than in the early levels. So it could make our early game a little difficult, but we'll see, because you were also quite kind to them and gave them a starting AoE weapon with a Zeus Gauntlet. So we're going to have lit 2s all over the place early unless we have some decent magic.
I think that's what's going to set the tone for the seed, because we only have one black caster. So if we don't get like a level 3 spell, this is going to be a rough beginning.
Could be.
Yeah.
But I think the players that we have right here in our Duck Derby 2022 finale, they're going to be able to handle this one. Budge and Sisyphus were our top 2 players. Duskplume and Phoenix were our second place players in the 2 groups that we had. They've all 4 have proven themselves over the last 4 weeks that they can handle whatever this game throws at them. And honestly, first and second place in both groups tied. So this is a really close race.
Mm-hmm.
First and second in quotes.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. Well, Sisyphus got more wins in his group, and I think Budge got more high-ranking ones in his group. But as far as total points were concerned, they both tied, and that was that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, we're off.
We're going.
Here we go.
Luffy and Dark Moon in an hour and a half or thereabouts. I think we're going to be crowning a new Duckling Supreme.
We will.
Oh, okay.
Tier 3, in the White Magic Fire 3, that's probably the worst of the level 3 spells, but, it's a level 3 spell. You're going to take it. Plus luck.
It'll be fine for the early game, absolutely. So, if I'm going to see a level 3 spell, I'm fine with seeing any of them.
Well, the nice thing about Fire 3 is the fact that for some of the early dungeons they might be going to Marsh and actually Earth Cave even, and Ice Cave, it's a perfectly adequate spell right there for all of them. It'll do the job.
Ice Cave, let's go.
Yeah, Ice Cave hype! I love me the stupid Ice Cave play, so...
So, things of note, I believe, if I'm correct, so the bridge is loose, and we just found that in literally the first chest.
Yep.
Not that loose, then.
Since we have a free ship, it's not really a concern.
No.
But I believe the canal is also loose.
That's a Luffy question, because I can't pull up the flags right now.
Let me see. I'm looking right here.
I mean, yes, it is.
Ah, there we go. So they will continue to look around for. Honestly, if they were going to find anything, I think they would have rather found that loose canal.
Yeah, it's 19 locations.
Quote unquote.
So yeah. I'm looking. Yeah, ship and canal both loose. All right.
Yeah,
we get the free ship though. So
yeah. When you have a loose items in the pool that aren't connected to anything, any 19 of 19 is always in big air quotes.
Yeah. I glazed over that. I've been up since 2:30 in the morning. I glazed over that when we were looking though.
Dark Moon in chat, they're telling us the music's a little loud
I can take care of that.
comparatively to us.
Yep, I can take care of that. Not a problem.
So what's this? Phoenix first through Garland gets the slab and the bottle. That's airship-rific.
Yeah, they're not going to be doing anything with those at this juncture.
Let's talk a little bit of metagaming here. Like seeing those two early items, knowing that they are absolutely floater lock would get me thinking that's either my two pieces in the pool that are not necessary, the defense and the bonk, or something for a late dungeon. So let's see how that affects what they decide to route here early on.
So there's a mage stick and the canal sitting there at Matoya's cave. I was going to critique this move. I fully understand the move, and I think doing Matoya maybe after you've seen the pirates to know what they have is a good plan. I wasn't certain about doing this before, but that mage stick is actually going to speed up the pirates fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now you have 3 casters because of the Zeus and the Fire 3 that you got.
And there's Fire 2. Okay, Saber right there, level 2. I mean, that's pretty nice to see with the thief that we're going to promote, hopefully, to a ninja with the strength buff. So that's pretty good. And life level 2, red learnable, and we're in good shape here.
Life and ruse point out so that if you save all 4 of your charges that you get for your knight by the time you get to the end dungeon, you can't use that for chaos.
Yep.
Pirates
and
are just a little hard.
taking a wipe to Garland.
Ooh.
That's the thing. We don't give Garland a lot of respect, but if he gets a good skill or he gets something else off, he can actually be a bit of a force, and you have to start playing the Garland roulette. Oh, there we go. What I say. So I like Phoenix's move. I think the extra fire cast probably isn't going to hurt matters, but I think the players that don't go to Matoya until after they talk to the pirates will probably shave a couple seconds.
I usually 50-50 that in these style of flags. Like, maybe I'll try to grab those few boxes, maybe get some extra cash, maybe get a cheeky item like that mage stick. It does happen, you feel like more often than not, like you end up getting the crystal. And then you're like, okay, sure.
Right? Yeah.
Well, that's exactly what we got.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to sync everyone, so you guys just keep doing your thing.
That was our thing.
Yeah.
I could tell. Well done.
I actually just was looking at it, realizing that neither one of us started the timer, so I just started it now.
You can adjust it to about 4:30, and that's close enough.
Here we go. Duck Derby 2022. Close enough. That's
so
our
professional.
Yeah.
And while I was telling you to do that, I overshot on one of the people I was syncing. So go me. There we go.
Yeah. This is what happens when you have live TV, man.
It's not TV, it's FFR.
But hey, we're getting our first check at level 3 magic. Let's see. So we have Bane. That's pretty nice to see at level 3.
Yeah, I like seeing Brack instead, but Bane, I'll take it.
In a pinch, if you have to go fight Kraken and Tiamat with it, I'll still take that spell.
Oh, an exit slot 3 white magic.
Also red learnable. You love to see it. Not a whole lot of value so far early game here for this white mage. Like, I like him still with the blessings on there. There's Cure 4, also red learnable though. Life 2 white locked until promotion, I believe, but that's a thing.
Good thing we brought that white mage.
Right. All right, Ice 2 there, level... Yep. Ice 2, go ahead.
Oh, I just say we saw Cake, so that's what we got.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sisyphus picking up his canal and getting the canoe out of Matoya.
Also very helpful. I mean, but aside from Bottle and Slab that they still can't turn anything with, they do have most of that world now open to them because of that canoe and that fast ship. That's, I mean, whether or not you really want to go explore the whole world, it's there for you.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if anyone decides. Well, with level 3 exit, as long as you're level 5 on that White Mage, you have an exit cast, so you can go into Marsh Cave and dig out that item right quick.
Yeah, and the divergence right here, Phoenix is making that Marsh Cave play you were talking about, while you got Budge Mono over here at Melman Continent for a pit stop, and looks like they're heading over to Crescent. Yep.
No, Ordeals is the other way.
Yeah, no, Crescent is a good call, but I was just going to say, I know, Loof, you and I haven't gone through that co-op tournament together. The rule of thumb, always bet on Ordeals.
Yeah. I like the little play here. Like, I like to save right there at the midway point in the ocean if I can. See what the stages have here. Say it's something like Chime. Does me no good. I know it's here. I reset, and then I head over to Ordeals.
Yeah, that's a good call. It's not a strategy I always remember to employ, but when I do, I'm sitting there going, man, I'm being so smart.
So that looked to be the Oxyale, but I forgot to see that Elfland had some gold bracelets, some pro rings. So Phoenix 29 taking a wipe in Marsh. Did see that the first chest, the Link chest, is a Thor hammer. So you have all the level 2 spells that you could want.
See, that's my fear with going to Marsh at level 5. The exit is great, but you gotta be able to survive to get to use it, and that's always a concern.
Budgemano showing us our bridge boss over here. And hooray.
Don't give the dwarf what he wants.
And arachnids have toxic.
That might have been what got our buddy Phoenix.
Yeah, I can see that. And that was a painful wipe for Sisyphus, because they didn't save between Elfland and Marsh, trying to do a cheeky play that I like to do, which is, don't do this, and if there's nothing here that's worthwhile, just reset out. But it kind of bit him just a little that time. So on that front, we do have the Defense Sword and the Power Gauntlet in the pool, along with 19 of 19 locations, Ordeals, Marsh, Volcano, Sky Palace are our 4 that are incentivized. And with the canal and the bridge already found, we're not looking at any extra looses at this point, I don't believe.
I think Marsh is, what do you call it? Random location.
It is random, so it's loose within dungeon, but you know to go to Marsh. Like, we talked about the cheeky ice play earlier, but they already found the bridge and the canal, so ice has nothing. Like, it might have good gear, but it's not incentivized.
I think ghouls have squint as well, so Marsh Cave very not safe.
So Danny's not here, so I had to roll a Danny seed for them. And Oxyale, I think that's a reset for me if I saved at the midpoint. Come back and get that Oxyale later. I don't need it right now. Yeah.
I don't want it at all. I didn't wake up this morning going, I wish I could fight a fish monster.
Well, unfortunately with Northern Docks off, they're going to need to get that floater before the Oxyale's even necessary anyway. Yeah.
Oh, spiders have squint too. Spider is very not safe.
Yeah, these are Danny-style spiders, and, I mean, it's surprising, because I'm the one that rolled this seed. So, yeah. Sorry. My bad.
It is nice to see that ice +1 sword, so if we can bring that out, that's going to be good enough to get us, most of the way through the game.
Oh, there's that stone toxic. You get that? I mean, I understand the ice sword, but if they keep going back for it, I would bail on that. Just find out what that last couple treasure chests are, and then be like, nope, hard reset. Let's go back to the start of this. Nothing there I want.
Yeah, March Top had nothing. Phoenix 29 deciding, we're going to go the correct play, which is Ordeals.
Yeah, that is the correct play. I mean, there's some... Honestly, at level 4 or 5 like they are right now, there's some good levels to be earned in Ordeals with the Fire 3 and everything else. You got get a Zombo pack, cast that, back it up with a Mage Stick, you're good to go.
Of course, there could always be scary things like those sorcerers having some sort of terrible spell.
All the scary stuff's in Marsh Cave.
Yep, we'll never see it again.
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
See, I'd be killing these zombies. I'd want the couple quick levels I could get off them. Especially since it's, what, vanilla spike tiles, and you're gonna have to get through a couple nightmares. I'm not getting through nightmares with this party. Not the levels they're at.
Shuffle tiles. Vanilla
It
tiles.
is shuffled.
They're shuffled.
Is it
though.
shuffled? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vanilla tiles. So they got unlucky and they run into those nightmares. That would stink.
Yeah. Now, if you get an eye up there, I'm hoping that I have, like, a couple good casting items so I can just sit there and grind the eye for a while.
Now, I'm not saying that I'm superstitious. However, I have run this plague set over a dozen times.
Okay.
And every single time, the eye tile was in Earth. I'm just saying. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. I would immediately go to Earth.
You know, that's actually a point to be raised with the shuffled tiles, is the fact that I do like the cheeky early play to wander over there. Just check what's on the Earth Elemental tile and the 2 tiles in the Hall of Giants. Like, okay, so if there's nothing good there, then maybe it costs you a little bit of time, but there's enough good things that could die to what you have right now that I think it might be worth it. Like, legit.
All right, I don't think we've seen yet the incentive item.
No, we're just getting
inside
there.
of Marsh. We're hoping. And Ordeal's had another Zeus gauntlet, but nothing else besides that. So we just let's just cast lightning on everything.
I mean,
Why not?
We have an Oxio. And the key, finally. So that Canaria locked is open to us.
Oh, we get the loot. The loot was in Marsh.
Yeah,
No.
that is going to be needed to finish the game.
It is.
So,
It is.
Boy.
The loot is on fire.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Now, what I find hilarious because Gregory Puff is not here in the booth with us. He wanted to be, but he could not. Sends his congratulations once this is over. However, he is always telling me when you're rolling duckling seeds for the weekly to make sure that there aren't things such as, oh, I don't know, a required item being blocked by, poison arachnids and all of this stuff. Like, this would never pass the vetting stage.
No.
I would get 3 minutes in and say, nope, this is not suitable for human consumption. Just toss it out and reroll.
Yeah.
This is absolutely what happens in the tournament, though.
I didn't even see Cure 4 was level 1 in slot 4, so that's fair. Oh my goodness. So we have life at slot 2. We have life 2 in we have life in level 2. We have life 2 in level 4. We have Cure 4 in level 4. We have Cure 3 in level 1. We have all of the healing that we could ever want. So this question, I'll send this over to Dark Moon first. You see all of this wonderful white magic.
Yes.
How does that modify what you do for the rest of the seed? Does it make you want to take less levels and just think you can heal your way through it? Or do you still want to kill off that white mage to get more levels on, say, the fighter?
So I will admit that I tend to over-prepare, and that's part of the reason why I'm slow in some flag sets. The thing with it is that you got all of that early enough, for the most part, that I don't feel like you need that many levels on your white mage. Maybe if you find a good grind tile, get them to level 15, but then you just kind of bump them off so you can just use whatever healing you have on them and not worry about it anymore. I think you eventually let that white mage kiss dirt and go down to a 1 or 2 man party for a little while.
Oh yeah, all the good spells are going to be on that red mage, so...
Yeah, you want to dump some levels on the red mage for whatever it can cast, and then you figure out what your carry is going to be. And I know there's a Masamune out in the pool, but right now the best we have is that ice sword, and we don't have the tail. I think I lean on that fighter.
Oh, I like that. Plus, I mean, that fighter's also gonna have access to life as soon as we do promote. So, I don't know if you knew this, but Kraken is a fish monster, likes to punch life casters. However, if you got 3 of them, that means it's going to take her 3 times as long to kill them all. And
No.
that is enough time to usually make some sort of sushi. Man cats and ordeals. Budgemato has a nice level 7 going in. May decide to take a level or 2 in here, but has those exit charges, so we don't have to deal with whatever the secondary trap tile is. I didn't take a look at it.
Don't have to, but you don't know. They're shuffled right now. You want to know what it is, don't you?
That is dangerous thinking.
It can't be spiders. We already know spiders are the worst.
Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that! Crescent Lake, we didn't even see the armor shops. This is showing us that there are the silver bracelets +1, copper bracelets +3. Those are some decent armor.
Yeah. And Viz 2,
oh. I mean,
warp.
It's fine.
You're
not going to be getting a lot of casts of that.
Well, you got ruse on the night. Once they do it, you're fine. Just don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, the whole point of the tournaments like these is to train players in what they need to know and how to work with whatever the game doesn't decide to give them. The game didn't really give them in Viz 2. You got to learn to work around it. That's what it is.
What is this? Dust Plume found some sort of agama creature?
Yeah, it's at a trap tile and ordeals.
That's not bad. I'd take that.
It's in the seldom checked one.
Yep,
the golem one.
Another Zeus bonk there, too.
So let's see. Everyone kind of following along the same route. We have a little divergence with Phoenix going to ordeals before everybody and then finishing off at Marsh. But now everybody else is in ordeals. Phoenix has already finished off Marsh. I think Phoenix is technically in the lead.
Technically?
Yeah, I think the little bit of extra levels he got there going through ordeals kind of gave him a little bit more to get through that nasty marsh cave we saw in one go compared to our other runners, so it's pretty good.
Gotten the translation out of the way, has the key, has the Oxyale. Have they hit Canaria yet? Canaria locked?
I don't think Canary Locked is incentivized.
It's Cardia is. Cardia.
Is it Cardia? Okay, I saw the C and I'm dyslexic. You just go with it.
Well, so what are we left for incentive item? Where's our floater, Luffy?
So, looking at our incentive locations, we do have access to Volcano as well. I gotta feel like it's gotta be sitting there in Volcano. No access to Sky with no Northern Dock and no Chime, And then Cardia, like we just said, no Northern Docks, no Bahamut Cheeky Dock there. So it's gotta be sitting there in Volcano.
Yep.
And the best part about that, we know where it is because it's in the vanilla chest. So we just gotta get down there. I don't think I'd even check a box. Maybe I swing by the armory looking for a little bit of gear, but I'm not checking too much on the way down. I want that floater. I want to get in the air.
But Luffy, we're level 7.
Yeah, that was going to be my point. The thing is I agree with eventually going and getting that floater. I would agree more with going and checking those spike tiles over at Earth Cave first.
Well, we got a couple of, I think I would go and check the armory at this point. I would check the 2 spike tiles. I would check those chests in there. Maybe I get some delicious katana, which one of my characters can use.
Light X +4?
Or a Light X +4. Nice. Amazing!
Yeah. Totally nice. Slap your silver sword on your red mage, you're good to go.
I'm a melee too.
the sometimes overlooked Light X, which is actually pretty good. It doesn't have quite as good of a hit, but it is actually a pretty good sword. When it's +4, you're talking about, maybe I can take that into the endgame if I really had to? Question mark?
I've taken worse.
Yeah. I think we all have at one point or another. Oh, this rune sword +1 will kill chaos, right?
Hey, so have we seen Fast? I haven't seen Fast.
Nope, not seen Fast.
No.
It is not there.
Anybody out there in RPG Limit Break world seen Fast? I didn't take a good look at level 5 spells, but
unless it's there, we don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
This has me a little nervous.
So, those who manage to get that ice sword out will have an easier time killing off that Agama that's lurking there at the Iron Gall chest. I don't know that I would grind it, though. You have off-step encounters you could get, and it's here in the middle of Ordeal, so you'd have to exit to even save those levels. I don't know that this is the right grind.
Oh, look, I
pretty
have
good.
2 light axes and then some sort of undead creatures.
Oh, hey, that worked. That's actually a
pretty good
grind.
tile there.
Yeah.
Pretty good tile right there.
Yeah.
That's going to be some cash too. That's going to be some cheap levels. That's not bad.
That plus the mage stick you already have, that'll kill that whole thing. And
Yeah,
is that the grouping that can, opal. Dang.
Ooh,
Is that the
plus
grouping right
2.
there that can have the 5 whiz mummies in it?
I don't believe so.
No, I think it's the one without the
never mind.
birds.
This is a pass now. I have to kill this one and then get out of here because the Paralytics have mute.
Oh, ick.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it's a group, it's a popcorn pack. You don't want to have to kill them all individually.
But so we have three strategies here. We know that we need to go into Volcano to get our floater. So we got 3 characters on there. Sisyphus has decided, you know what, we're taking this Agma grind a little bit. We killed off the red mage. It looks like we kind of want to kill off the thief, maybe?
Maybe. Does it have agility bonuses in this flag set?
Vanilla agility, and it's
Okay.
also minus 15 agility to begin with.
Oh,
so
then
it
yeah,
should
I'm
be
killing
taking a
them.
hit here and there. Yeah, it
Yeah.
should be taking a
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't disagree with this.
Or we can heal him. That's fine.
I kind of disagree with that. But 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 like I don't.
Watch out, real quick. Mummies have thunder. This is no
Oh
longer
god.
safe.
Nope. There goes that. Yep.
Oh my goodness, Phoenix didn't even see that.
Yeah, see that mute right there is exactly the reason why I didn't even want to see what was behind them. I'm like, the second I see it, I'm like, no, thank you, I'm out. I'm good. I'll take my opal and go home.
So I think Phoenix 29 was level 13 or 14. We'll see. At that point, you know, we've got a light axe plus 4. We got a pocket full of dreams. Are we going for carry?
I hadn't even realized I commentator cursed them and put nightmares at the top of ordeals. Oh yeah, this is the party that can have up to 5 whiz mummies in it. That's a gorgeous party.
Yeah, just have 4 of them right there. I
Yeah.
saw that. I was like, oh, okay, sure.
Except for that, you know, thunder.
Isn't that on the
Mummies had
burbs?
it though, so I mean that wasn't bad.
No. I mean, if you can kill them before they kill you. Oh, and
Oh,
they have
mummies
fire
also have
3
fire
and
3,
Brack.
that's cute.
Oh god!
All right.
Oh my
Don't
god.
touch the mummies! Don't touch the mummies!
That's
This is
gross.
terrifying.
And they're everywhere too. That's so gross.
And
They're
it's-
everywhere.
I was gonna say, it's not like they're in, like, you know, Ice Cave and Earth Cave and Sky Palace and
Oh my goodness.
Sea
Well, no,
Palace.
Sisyphus has to be. Sisyphus gets lucky turn order here. Spent a little bit grinding here up to level 15, our highest party.
Yeah.
But is just hitting mummies with literally every step.
This is a clench up moment. Please just get me through this.
You got your key. You see the wizards. Get out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wonderful.
Save,
Yeah.
save,
Save.
please, save,
Save.
save. The last thing you want is like toxic Sahags or something,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
right?
I am very pro saving.
Yes.
I
have a-
use roughly 10 to 400 save items.
Oh my god. Did he still hasn't saved yet, has
No,
he?
he
I'm gonna
hasn't, and there's
assume that
river-
he saved, and we just didn't see it.
I hope so.
Oh my god, I hope
Because-
so.
Otherwise, oh my goodness.
Now, well, he's saving now.
There we go. There we
Or
go.
is he? Please.
He's
No.
fine. He's gonna use the house. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, waters are here as the 2 water pack as the Agama tile. Not right now.
I didn't see what Phoenix grabbed out of there.
No, I
It
didn't.
had
either.
to be the floater. It had to be the floater, though.
I
We
pretty
all
much
know
think it
was.
has to be. Yeah, we can check it again with someone else.
well, yeah, it could be, you know, the TNT to the herb to the
Yeah, that's
adamants
true.
to
That's
to
true.
the ruby to
We'll
settle down.
mark it in a sec. Just put a pin in
Come
it
on.
right now. That red mage is, or white mage is sitting there going, I don't know what to do, man. I have nothing for this.
Hey, Luffy, can you check me out on that? The Phoenix. Oh my goodness, poison, not great.
Oh god.
3 hits, 30 damage. No cure 4s.
Cure 4.
Didn't get cure 3. We're swinging. 3 hits, 55. 2 hits, 2 damage.
Okay, Ink,
We're
okay.
saved. We're going Zeus Gauntlet and Ice Sword here. Oh no.
We're man-moding it now.
Fire 3 is not going to do the trick, or maybe it will. Where is Quad X when you need it, Luffy and Dark Moon?
Oh god!
Oh, Blaze. Yuck.
Well, I want to thank Phoenix because they did just save us from having to mark off whatever item they got.
Yeah.
Yes, that was planned. 100% planned. Oh, look at that. Budgemato just found a wizard stick.
Oh, that'd
there.
be perfect for that fight. You need that. So, for those that don't know, Wizard Stick will cast Confuse, and Carrie is actually pretty susceptible to status things like Confuse. Making Carrie get confused and then punch herself is a viable strat in this game. Largely because then she's not punching you.
So Saracen brings up a good point in chat. Is this the no overworld encounters flag set? I don't remember. I thought it was either 0 or 0.2. But that makes me less anxious about saving.
I'd still save. Just out of force, you do not want to develop the habit of not saving. Like, on those flag sets where we have no encounters, I will still hit the lava floors in Volcano because I don't want to break the habit, you know?
Yeah, there are no overworld encounters here, and 0.8 in the dungeon. So,
Okay.
I mean, but like you said, I mean, it's just save.
Just save. Just in case. Because if you forget to save, and then you forget to save when you go into a dungeon, you could reset yourself all the way back to a previous dungeon, just because you weren't paying attention.
See? I told you it was a floater.
There you go, see? Perfect. And then Budge exits and does not want to fight Carrie.
Look at that. Budge Mono with a nope out of there. Nope, I'm good.
He's
No
like,
carry for me today.
Game gave me exit, I'm gonna use exit.
Yeah, I like that move, honestly. I do.
And it looks like 28 minutes, 15 seconds, or close enough to that. Budgemato first in the air.
Well, I feel bad for Phoenix, because, I mean, and this is the game. This is just FFR roulette. That carry was gross enough that she basically wiped away a 3 to 5 minute lead that Phoenix had. Thereabouts.
Yeah, but, you know, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
So that stinks, but I mean, what heads up play by Budgemato? Just saying, you know what, I'm gonna come back and kill Carrie later, even if in the end it's gonna lose him, you know, a minute and a half because he's got to redive. He knows, oh, if there's, it just so happens to be a poison or blaze on the skills, like, just in case.
Just in case. No, Budge was entirely smart there without even knowing it. Well played on that one.
Duskplume also with the nope out of there, taking their floater and heading on out.
I gotta tell you, I think if I had any party other than Sisyphus with his extra levels, I would probably be doing likewise. Sisyphus may have the levels to be able to survive a bit of that. Or at least I would try it, you know? But everyone else at level 10 or below, I'm not fighting Carrie with those levels, because Carrie can be gross. As we just saw.
No, I would have, but I'm a madman.
And that's why you beat me by 15 minutes, but that's fair. I have terrible luck.
We get our first check and see that the chime is hanging out with the dragons.
And so we're starting to run into our dungeon items now that we're going to need to complete the game. We haven't gotten much of that early, and we also got our power bonk from the Lefinish, so we like to see that. That'll help. That'll be free cast of Saber for the night, so that's pretty good.
Okay, we're about to see.
Sisyphus is doing it.
Yep. We're going to see if Sisyphus with his extra levels can handle this. I don't have high hopes.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
He's got Saber. Saber on the red mage already. We'll see how this works out.
Let's do it. Let's do it to it.
Come on. Did you get that wizard stick? Use the wizard stick. Oh, you don't have... Oh. Well, 82 damage is not going to do this. Zeus for another 35. Damage poison comes out. Kills the red mage. Knocks the fighter down pretty far. Gonna fight. Gonna cure. Gonna cure 4. Gonna heal 3. Okay. Heal 3 with an ink. That's perfectly acceptable. Heal 3 gets us back up most of the way. Might be able to survive a blaze. Maybe. We'll see. Another 60 damage there from the fighter. That's still not great. Another heal 3 comes out to boost us up the rest of the way. 252 most of the way back up. Good to see. White Mage takes a punch for 63. Carry, if we can get her to punch, does not hit that hard. That's lovely. I think that's another 90 damage there. Back up with another 18. 48 damage. 74 from Carry. Carry not punching for anything. Gonna just cure 3 on that White Mage right there. Get another swipe. 12. Ooh, that's the wrong direction. 12 damage is not what we want to see from the fighter. Not that you have anything else that you can do right now. Gonna go back to casting with the eye magics. 141 damage, much better. 83. Zeus Gauntlet comes out. Did not see what the damage was. But probably was not a lot. Somewhere in the 30 range. 27 right there for that one. Another swing. 138 carry. Down. Sisyphus takes the lead.
My goodness. What was that?
That is exactly what I was talking about. You got the extra levels, you had the charges, your White Mage had it in them, and you powered through on that carry.
Oh my goodness. Well, so it looks like the crown, which was from the bottle, turned into the stake, so Luffy, we take our Wayback Machine, and you said both of those items that were floater locked are going to be useless, or at least non-progression. You were absolutely correct. We get the rod from Sarda.
Mm-hmm.
So at about the 32-minute mark, let's see. We have Sisyphus is in the air. Sisyphus has the fire orb lit, and is just a couple of checks behind. So I can't tell if anyone's in the lead, like for serious in the lead, because everyone's about within a minute of each other. This is amazing.
Within a minute, but he does have a crystal, and he doesn't have to take the time to go back into Volcano again. Like, his fire orb is lit, he good to go.
We got a decent trap tile here in the Hall of Giants. You got the Gershark Wizahag. So the Gersharks can be pretty chunky, but this is not too bad to see.
We do have a coral sword found in Astos' closet, and also a fight that I do not want to take, the Phantom.
Worst fight in the game. See, I told you there was going to be an eye in Earth.
I would take the coral sword and I would walk it out, because that's going to give your thief something that he can actually swing. And then once you see the Gersharks over here, I might try and actually use the coral sword against them for a little while. I'm just saying.
I was hoping you were going to say it gives the thief something to do, so I could point out that Sisyphus' thief already has something to do.
Lay on the ground?
Lay on the ground.
Lay on the ground!
Well, considering that we had 2 Thor hammers, and I'm pretty sure a Zeus Gauntlet, or 3 versions of Lit 2. Mm-hmm. So this Gershark Wizahag tile, I mean, they're not hitting that hard. This is delicious.
Yeah, Zeus, Thor hammer. I think you're right. We had like a total of 3 lightning casting items because we got the freebie, and then a coral sword. You slapped the coral sword in the fighter's hand. You let the other 3 cast their lightning 2s. I think that those C packs are gonna die real quick to that.
Oh, sub 266 health on the Gersharks.
Oh,
absolutely
gorgeous.
So I don't mind taking this up to 15, but we still haven't seen that tail. And I would really like to get that thief some saber. I really would like to give that fighter some life.
Mm-hmm. No, I definitely agree with that. Yeah, you are.
Check this off and remember for later.
You are in this weird position where especially with the floater in hand and you're up in the air, you want to prioritize the places you can go and where you can potentially get that a tail, so you can get your levels out of the way.
Oh my goodness.
Free ribbon.
We're what, a cube away from basically go mode?
Yeah, that's terrifying. I don't know if that's a check that a lot of people are going to make to get that ribbon.
I don't know. I don't think so either. That's a box that I might check on the way down. I usually hit, the 3 that are on my way if I am checking boxes. With
Which
the
one was
fighter
it?
comp, probably. The trap tile room right by the vampire.
Oh, I like checking that one because it's not that far out of the way, especially if I know that there's a tile that's worth taking. It's so much easier and better to take than like TFC on that floor.
Mm-hmm.
I never check TFC unless I have to.
And Sisyphus checking the delicious spike tiles up in the mini armory here, finding nothing.
Did find an opal armor +4.
That'll be great endgame armor if you can find that tail.
Stand behind your statement.
You're right. That's good. That's good armor. That's great. Everything is fine.
You gotta get class changed first, but...
Oh, we have a lich on screen, friends and enemies. And I hope we have those light axes, and we're just gonna steamroll through.
He's just gonna put you all to sleep.
Such a jerk.
Lich just like dragging out his own demise here.
Did we know arachnids had toxic?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought we knew that they had something else. They had something else scary.
Oh, we know that they're toxic.
Squint as well.
Anyone that wants to make the Britney Spears noise, you feel free.
I don't know what that noise is.
From that awful song.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't listen to music. I watch Final Fantasy Randomizer on RPG Limit Break.
Only on RPG Limit Break?
Only on RPG Limit
There
Break
you
for
go.
at least this stream. We still haven't found the shop item. We found the shop item.
All right, so now we know right here, process of elimination. Waterfalls required, I think, to get to the end game for us. So,
I'll be honest with you, I didn't see what the shop item was.
It was a tail.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that makes class change real easy at that point.
mm-hmm.
And then also, it's another thing to remind people of, if you haven't found the shop item by the time you're in the air, go to the Oasis. Just quickly do it and get it out of the way. They all could have been class changed 5 minutes ago.
And then go back and fight some more Gersharks until you're feeling fine. Then never take another battle again.
I'm with you on that.
Ooh, Bajmano finding a katana right there in the first box on Earth 3. I don't know if our other runners got that.
Oh, what a cheeky check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one I wouldn't check. It's a great check. He got a katana out of it. Good for him if he decides to use that thief at some point for it. But that is not a check I'd make.
So it doesn't look like level 5 Black Magic had fast. By the way, if you didn't notice, Sisyphus and Phoenix 29 both lighting their Earth Orbs. I believe Dust Plume also lit their Earth Orb. Mm-hmm. So we got a lot going on. Looks like Sisyphus is in the lead, but Sisyphus has not turned in the bottle, which is going to turn into the crown, which will then turn into the ruby and feel bad. Mm-hmm.
Doesn't feel bad for the Titan. He likes that.
It doesn't. He likes that. Nobody's gonna feed the Titan.
I'm gonna point out real quick, Bajmano, skip the chest with the ribbon in it.
It's a. I don't think anybody else besides Sisyphus ended up getting that ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless there's a free ribbon somewhere else, it is entirely possible that all of these folks are going to go in ribbonless.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like everybody's got some promoting done. The bottom two on the screen anyways. So let's do a level check quick. Phoenix 29, level 11 on the characters. I thought I saw Bajamano at about level 17?
17, 18, I think, yep.
And Sisyphus getting the power bonk. And also we are going to get the chime out of here. And then we'll mostly be caught up. But I think Phoenix is going to be selling some weapons here. Oh, maybe not. We got a lot of money. I don't know Oh, we wanted the coral sword. That's it. Yeah, we had delicious armor and items in the shops here.
There's a coral sword for free over at Astos' closet.
There's... But then you'd have to go there. No, thank you.
Well, I mean, checking it the first time to see whether or not there's a good item in there, I certainly wouldn't complain about that. They did find that. They also found the Phantom, which no one wants to fight, and it was an awful closet all around. But it was for free over there. I'm just saying.
So it feels like Dustplume has been in Waterfall for several years now. Was there a wipe that I missed?
Mummies again.
Oh my goodness, they're everywhere.
Yep.
Just terrible. And it looks like everybody now has an orb lit as Budgemono lights the Earth Orb. And Life Reboot, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the Duck Derby Finals here on RPG Limit Break.
There is our Kube on Dustplume's side. And
That's
that,
go mode.
Yeah, that puts them in go mode, so they can do this however they want at this point.
So that puts a really gross kind of dumb fetch chain to the end of that defense sword.
I skip it.
You know exactly where it is. Do you skip it?
I skip it. Like, okay, I play dumb. I'm sitting there going, anything that loses me time against a good player like Deadpulse is something that I have to skip. That defense sword is absolutely not something I'm going to go chase, because I've got some ruse. I might have, if I kept my white mage up a bit, I might have some Invis 2 casts. I'm going to live without.
It's a rough choice. It really is. I don't even know where the last incentive is.
It's
Here,
Sky
see.
Vanilla.
Oh, it's in Sky. Okay, so if we go to Sky, we get that. It's going to end up turning into the TNT, the herb, the
Adamant.
and even that's not terrible. That's not a terrible fetch chain.
It's not, but you know it's going to absolutely be herb to... No, it's going to be TNT to herb to adamant. It's not going to be lazy dwarves. I mean, we all know this is going to happen.
No, I don't want to just be a what's the word when I say things just to be the opposite of someone. Whatever that is. But there's something to be said for everybody minus Sisyphus that don't have a ribbon. They're gonna need to check a couple of extra chests, and doing this kind of fetch chain might net, maybe I'll check the ones in Dwarf Locked now and get lucky there, or check Elfin Locked or something like that, maybe. But then again, if you don't get the defense sword, you're going to want to go speed and power. So,
yeah.
The hope is you don't need the ribbon.
Right. I mean, we got the power bonk, and I think you said fast was level 5, so we should have access to that.
No, fast was not level 5.
Oh,
it was also not level 6. So we're not going to have access to fast.
Okay, well, sure.
I don't think it was in that one black wizard or red wizard learnable spot or whatever.
So
there's a lot of waterfall going on.
Yep.
Budge somehow lost again and had to go back in.
Pretty sure it was mud goals this time. So
mud goals and mummies. Oh my.
Yeah.
Where's Team Never Waterfall?
Yeah. Vanilla Cube, by the way, just because, is this even randomized?
I think the mummies would argue it is.
They've always been this vicious. Oh, Emperor Locked, level 7. Terrible. Oh, but we can get Fade at level 7. That's super useful. Thanks, game.
The Red Mage Hail Mary is Fade. You gotta love it.
Do I Fade or do I Silver Sword? My goodness. That Red Mage is not going to have any Fade casts until, level 25?
Yeah.
Totally doable.
I don't think we're going to see any of those.
So it's a blue D here on this this specific tile here for Sharknado. And they actually died to if you can hit them. They died to like one or two. Well, never mind.
That was a big punch.
So never mind. This is not doable. That don't do this.
Yeah, about 400 or so HP on that guy.
That's. Oh
I think
yeah,
it's
so the
closer to 600.
Vorpal, I hate the 13th. The best voice this side of the Mississippi, by the way. Pointing out that the Vorpal is -3. I was gonna almost think about taking the black belt in this because the black belt had access to the Vorpal, and if you found that real early, it was gonna be, pretty nice.
Yeah.
But that Vorpal is garbage anyways, and you put a -3 on it, and
You don't.
it has the same attack power as like an iron staff.
You don't want the black belt running around swinging a Nerf bat?
Quick little heads up here too. Looks like that in while everybody looks like they're in Sea Shrine, the Wizhag Arsahag, something in there had glance, so that's fun.
What?
Oh yeah, everyone has reset out and has lost whatever levels they gained and items they gained, any spells they may have bought before they went right in. Yeah, this is not fun. This is pretty gross.
So Sisyphus is currently in the lead since everybody here is in Sea Shrine, and Sisyphus has one extra orb lit. So we are one fire die. We are like a minute and a half ahead. Not only that, but Sisyphus also has that ribbon, the only one that has a ribbon. He could start to run away with this.
Yeah, this is a sea shrine that everyone is now stuck in, and for now can't escape.
Isn't that all Sea Shrines though? Oh my goodness. It's hard to remember, like we're watching this and giggling a little bit, but you can just tell just everybody is about the same spot, and this is very high level play as we're going in here because we're at 47 minutes. We basically we're 10 minutes away from going into Topher if everything lines up correctly. So while probably not sub-houring these scenes without a black belt is almost impossible. Especially when you're, oh, look, my sweeper is fire 3 for the first 4 levels.
So we
those
do have
metal slimes.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I was gonna point out we have the slimes here. You have a mage stick. You have some lightning spells that you can cast from one of the gear pieces. I feel like this is a fight I might want to try and take and just see what their levels are like or their HP is like.
Sisyphus is trying, but I mean he's swinging with that knight, and they're not going to do very much damage at all.
Yeah.
He got a flame sword -2, which normally I wouldn't use, but he has a fighter swing and a light axe, which the light axe is starting to show its age here. Like this is not a good axe now.
Let's get out, Sisyphus! You got to get out of here. Get to the chopper.
There he goes. He was trying. He was trying to run with that fighter most of the time. It just didn't want to run.
That's the story of my life.
Oh, okay.
Sea snakes have damage poison too, also, by the way.
Oh my, Budgebato is just getting all of the crap. Literally just all of it.
Yeah.
We were because Budgebato was on Kraken floor, right?
Yep, he was. So was Duskplume. Duskplume is there as well. Runs into a bunch of lobsters. Not a lot of sea snakes there.
So it looks like Sisyphus is going to be taking some levels here. The slimes were not hitting terribly hard, but they were critting a decent amount. And Fire 3 seems to be dispatching them. But Budgebato making an adjustment, deciding, you know what, let's check out mermaids because I need a ribbon. I am done with this. So this is one of those kind of big brain plays where if you find something good down here, not a lot of people are going to go to mermaids. So just like Sisyphus checking that one chest, this could be a real boon. Boon is a funny word.
Sisyphus up to level 19 on his fighter and his white mage.
So we don't have fast, gents. What level do we go to? Just 50.
I think I go until someone else finishes, and then I'm just like forfeit. So.
Yeah,
Oh wow. That's the spirit.
we haven't really found a true endgame weapon yet.
No.
So I mean, the best we found is that Vorpal. We get 4 hits at 22, 5 hits at 32. So I mean, the scaling's not that bad. So 26.
Okay, so let's focus on something you said a little earlier, and this is where I start saying, you know what, that item in Sky might actually be worthwhile to me, because the best endgame sword I'm looking at right now may very well be that defense sword.
Well, let's point out to Dustplume Scream, we're down to 2 party members. That Light Axe is not hitting it. We're trying Bane for the 4th time. Poison Smoke terminated.
Nails it.
You brought our attention right when we need it, sir.
It was looking real rough.
But no, in all honesty, I think that Sky Palace item is actually worth going for now, because I don't have a sword. And what factors in for me at any point, anytime I'm trying to figure out when I'm ready to go to the end game, take on the last dungeon, is what is my carry and what can they swing? And my carry right now is probably that fighter, and he desperately wants that defense sword.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whoever decides,
oh my goodness,
whoever stopped and got that katana, they have an endgame sword, but they don't need to worry about the defense. Everyone else, I think they need to worry about that defense sword.
Phoenix 29 having a couple of problems here with Kraken, as Kraken decides to just take out Sage and Teef.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and to answer your question at that point, realistically, with a defense sword, I'm going to like 28-ish.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. You get 5 hits at 29, so I'm on board with 28, 29.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somewhere in that range. You're going to get whatever extra levels you need going down into the chaos area on the floors ahead of it. You'll get your hit bonus no matter what. And 28 feels like a solid enough number that it's not going to take you too long to grind, especially on the Gershark tile we found earlier. And it gives you just enough beef on your fighter that they should be okay.
Yeah, I think at some point you're going to go, if you're going to take levels on that fighter, you're going to solo that fighter on those Gersharks. So that's safe and it's going to be fast.
Oh, yes. 100% would absolutely do. Oh, and you got a power bonk too, so it's not fast, but you throw a defense sword on the fighter, you throw a power bonk on the fighter. Yeah, you try and keep him alive with heal 3s and so forth from your other mages as long as you can, in case any AoE comes out from Chaos, and then you just go to town with the buffs and start swinging. Cake is not going to work on Kraken. Kraken is immune. There is no 3 and 256, straight up immune.
Unfortunately, Sisyphus' White Mage is not immune to punching.
No, well, so few characters
coming out.
I think that was Sabering now?
You were thinking about Saber. Zeus Gauntlet, very good, 50 damage. Kraken 2 loading out some more fire.
Fighter is swinging away with getting about 175 a hit right now. That's not bad.
Yeah, I don't think Kraken had too much health.
Goodbye.
And, goodness gracious. You never get tired of it.
Kraken wanted none of that.
Oh, and there we go. 3 orbs lit on Sisyphus, and
ambushed. Oh, and gets away. Woo. Okay.
That was almost a preemptive light.
Yeah. Sisyphus has some amazing luck right now. I am just saying.
Well, that's what you need to get through this, because there's a lot of evil in this scene. But all of this is just the pre-game. Like, this is... I mean, I don't want to bring up Path of Exile, but I am going to. This is the preamble. This is the story mode. Once we get to Temple of Fiends, that's mapping. So this game is going to be thrown on its head, because we know that there is some scary stuff on that seafloor in Topher. We don't have fast. We don't have temper. So what are we going to do to kill the Fiends and to kill Chaos?
Hey, Phoenix. I heard you liked this mummy pack. How about this mummy pack ambushing you?
Oh my goodness.
I feel so bad about that pack. That pack is gross, okay?
Oh my goodness. I don't think we have to see too many mummies in Temple of Fiends,
Well,
so that's our only saving grace.
Well, they're ambushing again.
Oh my goodness. That thief is just useless. You have one job, thief, and that is to keep us from being ambushed by Fire 3 mummies.
So Sisyphus is actually checking for equipment right now. Whatever build-out he has, he is apparently not happy with it. He's the one with the ribbon, too, so this is actually him kind of bleeding a bit of time here. Not a lot, because
yeah.
he's still 1-0 up, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's rough. You don't know that you're in the lead. And quite honestly, I put the lead in quotes because,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
we're still maintaining about a 1.5 minute lead. But then again, Topher is going to take 8 minutes, and
Yeah.
there is a high probability of wiping.
By the way, I found fast that Chimeras have it.
Oh, that's good. I guess. So what do we got? What do we got going on here? We have 3 members of the final 4 of the Duck Derby. They're all in Sky. We have Dust Plume on Carry, trying to light their 3rd orb.
Is Sky's item randomized?
No, Sky's item is in the vanilla location.
So everyone apparently just really wants to find a better sword or something else for their crew, or a ribbon or something. Because they're all checking all these chests. Like,
Well,
I gotta
listen,
tell you,
Sky provides Dark Moon.
like, I mean, I will check first floor of Sky. It's not that bad. I will not check this floor unless I have to, okay? I hate trying to walk down to this floor and walk back out of it, okay? No.
You know why I'm not checking this floor, Dark Moon? Because that's how you get mummies.
You're right. No, there's mummies on these floors. I don't want anywhere near these.
just, you gotta go.
You gotta get
out of
away.
here. You gotta go.
Oh,
yeah.
Frost Wolves.
Oh, and Frost Wolves? No.
Poison Touch.
Poison Touch. Meh.
Yeah. Can we be just a little more annoying in the process? Don't let you run. Poison you in the process.
Whoa, let's cast Heal 2. That would be the
Yeah.
the coup de grace. I don't know what the
Heal 2 or like Fog 2 or something.
the final twist. Yeah, Images had Fog 2 and someone failed to run against it and had to sit there for literally 25 seconds while all of them cast Fog. It was terrible. Just, oh, why did you lose your match today? Fog 2. But I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of delicious fights that we're seeing here. Those Manicores will go down to a couple of casts of Lit 2. You have the Vampires.
Oh, there it is.
Frost
TNT.
Wolves is
You
annoying.
called it, Luffy.
Halfway there.
ENT.
Dynamite.
We haven't found anything good in Sky. Like, besides a couple of levels and a little bit of gold, we haven't found anything worth it.
So Sisyphus trying to kill the Whiz Vamps with the light axes and discovering they're a bit chunky. And of
But
course,
they're so delicious.
oh, they are. But of course, Harm 2 is also a really pathetic spell.
Yes. Doesn't get any respect.
No.
Oh, that's just a boatload of experience. 7,000
Oh, God,
experience
yes.
on that.
And Jack Squat for treasure.
And still just nothing. You know, at this point, I would be committed. Like, you check the rest of Sky 3.
Yeah, Sky 3. I can get by. I like Sky 3. It's tight. All its treasure chests are easy to get to. I like it even better when you have warp, but they don't. But like, I like Sky 3. Oh, you're not gonna go talk to the wandering Warmack? Come on!
We put Warmack right there for you.
We said level 28. All you gotta do is go fight the Warmack. You're good to go.
Oh my goodness. No, I mean, as much as I love to see, you know, a giant robot, I think that was the right play.
Oh, this is a nice party. I could conceivably take this fight. Oh, except you said the sorcerers had something, didn't they?
No, I'm always nervous that they're gonna have
Oh,
something.
okay. They don't usually have anything when I fight them. They just punch me for 2 damage, and I'm like, okay, well, you are somehow worse than the wizards.
Oh, did you see what I saw up on Budgemono's screen?
What he fought? Oh,
He's got
X-Cal.
an X-Cal plus
Oh.
4.
There's your endgame weapon right there.
Sky
Nice.
provides.
Rich get
And
richer.
A pro ring plus 2 for free as well.
Yeah, this is why you check these chests here. I like Sky 3. This is a great floor to check for items. He has the katana, he has an X-Cal. He's missing that ribbon, but he's still checking for a ribbon. That was a good find.
That X-Cal, that was a plus 4 X-Cal.
Gotta do
That means, what's the breakpoint for the X-Cal? 29, right? So that means that level 25, we're swinging, we got 5 hits. At that point, we run down before Tiamat 2 and get our little mass immune, and we are set.
You know what's good against the X-Cal's good against?
Oh,
mech.
Fudge Mono, look at this too.
Ruse
We
stick.
got the Ruse stick.
Don't even need that defense sword now. You know what? I'm like, no, I'm good. I really want the ribbon, but I'm good with everything else I got at this point, and I think I just go without.
Now, what's kind of delicious, I thought I saw a wall at level 7. So, in theory, we can get our white mage up to level 23. That's going to give us 3 casts of wall. Especially with that fighter having life as a knight, that might be enough to get us through without a ribbon.
You know, they all have white mages. It's like they couldn't get away from having a white mage. Maybe they should use that white mage.
Sisyphus been two-manning it as well for quite a while, fighter white mage, so he's gonna have plenty of charges there.
No, he did. He did about what I would have done, which was go a carry and a mage and just let them earn their levels and just do what they need to do. And honestly, even the ones that have been kissing dirt aren't that bad on like resources, like health and all that. They're fine. Except for the ninja who just gets no love.
There's a lot of Tiamat going on screen. And this is going to be Sisyphus's 4th orb if we can kill it. Everyone else still has to do fire with the exception of Duskplume already did and is a little bit behind in Sky, but looks going to be our second on stream to be ready for that.
So am I right? Did Phoenix skip TNT chest?
Oh, who can tell? Who's tracking Phoenix? That's me.
I just want to make sure. I mean, I thought everyone
things.
Everyone was checking chests. I figured Phoenix was going to check the TNT chest.
You know
but...
what? Even if you didn't, you got it now.
There you go. It's a free.
I have the ability to gift that.
It's like an archipelago. You just tell the person we're in the room, "Hey, give me the TNT while you're there."
Yeah. And you know what? I just gave Sisyphus the tail, so.
There you go.
I just gave him the rod too, posthumously.
Perfect.
Professionalism.
That thief surviving with 6 health, and Phoenix 29 manages to snag the first kill.
Duskplume. Duskplume's the champion. Yes.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hero of the people. Hero of the people.
Oh, that was a big hit. Big ol' hit.
That was a big hit. Yeah. Someone's got a cure for that. There you go.
This is going to give us a little insight to see.
Okay.
Bane is 4 for 4. Not great.
So, lesson learned there.
That's fine. It could have paid off in spades. I respect the play.
Oh, yeah. Well, and something about that did pay off. He knows that Bane is no longer in the pool.
A small consolation.
Small consolation.
But you know, you'll still take it. You know, you go to the little carnivals and you try to throw the balls at the milk jugs and you miss, and they give you the little keychain after 7 attempts. Like, thank you, patron.
You call me patron, but I feel like you've just patronized me. Thanks.
So, Sisyphus, we are level 25 on 2 characters. We are level 14, I think, on the other 2.
I could see him going and trying it just as is. I feel like you got to grind a few levels.
Well, we're at 1 hour 5 minutes, almost at 1 hour 6 minutes. I think it's might be feeling a little bit behind, but I wouldn't.
No.
But then again, I don't think Sisyphus saw some of the badness.
He's checking tiles. He's I would not fight this.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's mummies. One last mummy.
Not so great.
Oh, white shirt.
Oh, we got a white shirt though here. Okay.
Well then.
Topher provides.
Okay.
Oh, and you're gonna risk it. Oh my God, Sisyphus. Spiders.
And spiders. It's just terrible.
Oh my God.
But yeah,
Oh, they're running away now. Okay.
13th. That's the question. How is Temple of Fiends gonna be?
How bad?
How bad is it gonna be? I mean, we know Bane isn't there. Woo.
Oh!
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
This Temple of Fiends just got a little easier.
Is that his second?
That's his second.
Okay. I don't think he's equipped yet. He needs to go equip it, but with 2 ribbons, I'm feeling okay to go at 25.
Yeah, I agree.
He's locked up. No, he hasn't locked up. He's thinking. I just checked. His timer is still going.
This timer is still going.
Timer is still going. I'm gonna switch over to his audio and make sure we're actually like he hasn't his game hasn't locked up or something. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, Budgemano looking like he's gonna do the fetch chain here. Okay, we get some lazy dwarves. So Adam and Turnham will turn in the herb. We'll go over to that defense sword.
If I had to make a guess, I was betting that's a quick bathroom break. Which I gotta tell you, you're an hour in, you're clenching, you're sitting there going, "Oh my God, I gotta go pee."
Things happen. We are in Topher, just shy of the 1 hour and 8 minute mark. Phoenix 29 saving outside and entering Topher just seconds, literally seconds behind.
Mm-hmm. So I want to note, Sisyphus on that short floor that has the Chimera Chimeras that often show up. You just need to walk left to right there. He walked down a step before walking over and back up. I do that all the time. I forget that floor is there, and I'm like, okay, I gotta walk down the next floor. And then I walk down, I'm like, I just wasted steps. Thank you, Topher.
Yes. So right now, the story is that Sisyphus has 2 ribbons to everyone else's literal 0.
Yep.
And so this is going to be Sisyphus's to lose.
Defense sword +2 as well. And a sun sword +4 found in the Dwarven Armory. So
that's endgame
weapons here.
Yeah.
At the endgame weapons.
I would, knowing that you can check the status menu, I would compare stats on the 2 of them, see which one's better between the +2 and the +4, and swing with whatever swings better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Oh my.
Yeah. Duskflume here, running into some resistance, throwing Banes out at Tiamat.
I mean, I would. Why not?
Got some Cure 4s going off on the ninja swings. There we go. That's a big swing by that light axe. Okay.
That did good enough. So Sisyphus got ambushed by these golems.
Oh my.
Yeah, he got ambushed by him, but he's trying to kill them because he wants the extra experience, which, yes, I always feel bad taking any long fight in Topher. One, you gotta feel breathing down your neck, and you just lost a ninja. But also, it's just the fact that if you die, the time you spent here is sunk cost. You've lost it. You're not getting it back.
Yeah. With Budgemano entering Temple of Fiends just about a minute and a half behind Sisyphus, minute 20 behind Phoenix.
Phoenix is in the lead.
Yep, past the Sisyphus after taking that fight.
Oh my goodness. Lich 2, what are you going to do to us today?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. He got hit by a sun or an Excal and died. Phoenix taking this fight, so this might actually balance out with the Golem fight that Sisyphus took earlier. Especially when they don't die in a single round.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, he's low 20s, too. I can absolutely see why he's taken that fight.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
This is going to be a little
terrifying.
a little sus. A little sus right here. The scaling's not too bad, but that's borderline for me.
Coming into Toph.
Yeah, I see several characters below 400 hit points.
Yeah.
That makes me clinch.
Coming into Toph at, like, 2021, hero of the people move right there. I absolutely understand it. You gotta think you're in competition with everyone else, especially if you had to bail on, like they did on Volcano after taking a wipe to it. Like, pressure is on, I get it. Oof, that's...
Sisyphus still taking these rock all mud goals here. This is bleeding time and resources. I don't know if I'd be taking this fight.
Yeah, Bud just passed them as well because they're on the fire floor also. Sisyphus just getting to Lich now. And Phoenix has already passed Carrie. We're on to Kraken floor.
Ooh.
Will the Kraken give a whackin'? Stay tuned.
Oh, wow. Well, so Carrie didn't have anything besides like an Ice 2 that we saw. We haven't seen, Lich literally hasn't gotten a turn. So we don't know. We don't know what's in store. All I know is that so far, I don't want to curse anything, but Phoenix has not run into anything terrifying on this floor until we get to that fish monster.
Sisyphus still taking fights here on the volcano floor as well. I'm really I get the levels, I get his desire. I'm really hesitant about this.
Yeah.
The whole point of going the whole point of going 2-man is that you don't want to have to do this.
He's getting, some levels here on his other 2 party members, sure, but I mean that's not doing you a whole lot of good. No temper, no fast. It's just the thing.
Well, they're not going to get above nuke levels at the rate that he's going right now. Like it's not worth the time being invested for this.
Oh, Kraken looking like he's very evasive right here.
Only hits for 141 against the fighter, though. That's nice to see.
Budgemano takes him down.
Oh my goodness, Budgemano was 90 seconds behind entering Topher, but now pulls into the lead.
And Dusk is here as well now. All of us are in Topher at this point. Like, if anyone wipes, there are 3 people behind them to take over. Oh, and you know what? Kraken decided to swipe Phoenix's Ninja, which I think that was, like, the perfect thing to do for them.
The one non-life caster?
Yeah. Yeah.
Settle down.
Perfectly fine. Kraken, what are you doing? You've got 3 guys to punch. Did Kraken just cast Cure 4?
I did not see. I was paying attention to the fact that we have a Tiamat 2 kill. Tiamat 2 did not have anything that...
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh! Oh, this is suddenly getting bad for Phoenix. Okay. But Budge is here at Chaos. Who wants to call Chaos?
Oh, I will.
Go for it.
Absolutely. I'll take the first Chaos stab. So, Budgemano talking once, talking twice, about to talk thrice, trying to take his shot to become the new Duckling Supreme. We are 1 chaos away, friends and enemies. Let's see this happen. We're defensing and we're rusing. We're not taking any chances. We don't have any ribbons, though, so this could get interesting real quick. Chaos swings barely any damage to that White Mage, only 1 hit. So this is the time we got to start putting on the hurt. Ink comes out. That's something you like to see. We have 2 defense stacks and a fire 3 for 44 damage. We know that this Chaos is going to have somewhere between 1,200 and 3,400-ish. Swing 4 hits, 47 from that X-Cal. Not what we're looking for. So we're gonna power gauntlet. This is going to give Chaos a chance. Swings again, 2 hits, 223 on the White Mage, and the White Mage is down. We are down to 3 characters and a dream. That Katana 5 hits, 202 damage. Nuke rolls out. We have Nuke, and it rolls low on that fighter who is power gauntleting. We are Cure 4ing the fighter and putting all of our hopes in it. Damage Poison rolls out. The fighter still feeling fine against it. Second power gauntlet, Cure 4 goes out on the fighter, curing that dark. Cure 4 going on the Thief. Thief swings, 4 hits, 69 damage. 5 hits, 445 damage, and another round of ink. Budgemano is looking pretty good at this point. We've done, a nuclear rolls out, takes out the red mage. That fighter, max rolls on the fighter, 340 hit points left. That is not great. 5 hits, 173 out of the Thief. 4 hits, 591 and terminated. We have a new Duckling Supreme, Budgemano. Let's get some GGs out there. Official racetowntime.gg, 1 hour, 16 minutes, 11 seconds. Oh my goodness, what a chaos fight, what a match. Oh my goodness. That was a lot of talking. Gentlemen.
So I want to point out that Phoenix is on the path over to the guaranteed endgame Mazamoon. This is losing them a little time, and the Mazamoon rolled down to -3, but that was... I can see what they're going for, and they're getting good levels in the process. I can't necessarily blame them for this.
Oh my goodness. Well, let's what else has been going on? What have I just missed? It looks like Sisyphus took a wipe. Phoenix 29 looks like headed towards Tiamat.
Oh, it looks like he got something through a ribbon too. He's toggling that on and off.
Womp, womp, womp. So, let's see if we can get the new Duckling Supreme in here. Where are you at, Budgemano?
I've invited them to the waiting room. I'm hoping that they will show up in just a second. They were saying in the race time chat that their heart rate is now finally down.
Oh my goodness. Now, I will tell you what, after coming all this way, after literally participating in 6 weeks of Duckling Boot Camp, after going into 4 weeks of qualifiers to make it to the finals, and the 5th week having to take on this caliber of group, and the fact that all throughout the game going into Topher, everyone was within 2 minutes of each other. It is just nerve-wracking. I do not blame anyone for having my heart rate, even though I have played this game for several months, years even, that's the next measurement, my heart rate still gets going right around carry 2, where it's like, I could win this.
Oh yeah, every time I come into the end dungeon and the other person hasn't finished yet, I feel like the shakes start, and I'm like, okay, I'm still in this.
You gotta hear my soothing voice going, settle down. Just relax.
We are joined in the room now by Budgemano, our new Duckling Supreme.
Guys.
Hey, GG.
Thank you. It was intense.
So tell me about your thoughts on that run. Tell me what you did that you liked, what you did that you didn't.
Yeah,
all the mummies.
The mummies weren't great. I knew it was potentially going to be a bit of a mess with the party selection we had, with no black mage, and if Fast and Temper didn't roll low, which they didn't, unless I missed them somewhere. I know the end game could have been very challenging.
Well, they did not.
So I did my thing where I always, go to Volcano 2 low level, but I wanted to pull the floater out of there, exit it out instead of trying to get carry, because I figured that was just a wipe waiting to happen. But otherwise, searched everywhere for a ribbon, never found one. Turns out didn't really need it, so that worked out okay.
Oh my, well, we should turn our attention quick. I want to, say a congratulations. But Luffy, it looks like we have Phoenix 29 on Chaos, if you would like to lead us in that affair.
Yeah, so a little bit of damage going on here. Cure 4 going off on our red mage. Swing by that X-Cow. 4 hits 203. Okay, ink comes out. Does ink things. Swing by the Coral Sword, because why not? 4 hits, 4 damage, sure. Cure 4 is going around, but not on that Knight. That's a little interesting. And we're out of Cure 4 charges on the Red Mage, and we have one more on the White Mage. But we're going to Invis 2, and we're going to Power Bonk, okay? Damage Poison comes out. Down goes the Ninja. Fire 3, 33, Invis 2. We're gonna keep bonking, and we're gonna fire 3 because why not? And we're gonna use that Cure 4. Okay. All right, Cure 4 puts that fighter back up to max health. Fire 3 for chip damage. We're gonna swing. We're gonna throw out that last fade. 224, not bad. 3 hits, 3 damage by the Red Mage. Missing on the Knight, that's good. 3 hits, 195. All right, we're gonna bonk some more. There's that ink. Okay, we know Chaos has nuke and nuclear in there. That's coming around the bend. And a zap. Okay. And yeah.
I believe in you, White Mage.
Come on, Samurai, you can do it. I believe that as actually the forfeit right there from Phoenix. So I'm gonna see if Phoenix wants to come into the chat.
Well, that was a very valiant attempt. So let's give some GGs out there to Phoenix29, making it all the way to the finals. Put up a heck of a show. So GGs. But back to Budge Mono. So did you know you were actually third to enter Topher on screen?
Curious about that. I felt like, wasn't the fastest in there. So did everybody else have problems with Chaos, with Fiends?
Well, I believe, so Sisyphus didn't actually get the XCal +4. Sisyphus found 2 ribbons. The first one being on the Vampire floor in Earth Cave behind the spike tile, and the other ribbon was in Toflocked top.
Yeah,
but didn't get the XCal, so I think he's swinging a Light Axe 4.
I think so, yeah.
But, oh my goodness. So what do you have to say to all your adoring new fans out there, becoming the new Duckling Supreme?
I don't know, it's strange, I guess. I don't know if you're not into the Final Fantasy Randomizer yet. Get on the Discord, do the next Duckling Derby. It's fantastic. It's been a lot of fun.
So tell me, going in. Let's take our Wayback Machine. It's 5 weeks ago. We're starting off first race of the Duckling Derby. Do you tell yourself, yeah, I'm going to win this thing, or are you just, I'm going to do my best?
Yeah, so my expectations changed throughout the course of the Derby. So I was in the Summer Derby last time and sort of middle of the pack, lower middle, I guess. So coming into this, when I first signed up, my goal was sort of do better, try and get in the top half. The boot camp started, and I was, seeing the times I was putting up were pretty competitive. So I was thinking, all right, maybe I got a shot at, getting to that top 2 slot, sneaking into the finals. That was my goal. Phoenix beat me twice. He got first place twice in, our group. So I know, Sisyphus had some really good times, and Dustbloom, he was last summer as well. So I knew everybody's a good racer here. So I wasn't really sure what to expect tonight, but. My goal was accomplished just getting here tonight. So winning the whole thing is just the cherry on top.
Oh, excellent. Dark Moon, if you're around, we do have Dustplume on Chaos right now. If you'd like to give us...
The Zap has taken out the Red Mage and the White Mage, but the Fighter and the Ninja are both up. I didn't see how much buffing they get at the time, but the Fighter is coming out with that Cure 4, while the Ninja is swinging for only 4 hits, 73 damage. Gonna need to keep keeping that buffing going on at some point. 4 hits for 74. I believe that they're swinging a sun sword. That looks like what that is. Not a katana. Masamune comes out, went for the Masamune, 350 damage, another 150 behind it, slowly starting to actually get that damage rolling. 3 hits, 75, wrong direction. 4 hits, 4 damage, even worse. Lightning 2 comes out, that can just be ignored. We're fine with that right now. 5 hits, 104 damage from the ninja. 3 hits, 111, I think, from the knight there. Got 5 hits for 75. Cure 3 comes out again, trying to get that fire to stay up. Ink is ignorable, don't care about that whatsoever. Sunsword swings out, 4 hits, 117. Chaos is missing. Fighter swings, 4 hits for 68. That is still taking too long right there. 4 hits, 130, and that is enough. Chaos is down. Dust Plume takes second place in our finale of the Duck Derby.
GG's to Dust Plume.
I don't know. I must be just like allergic to winning or something, because that's 4th, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd. And another 2nd.
Well, consistency is the key. Our good friend Saracen can tell you that.
Yeah.
But, hey, GG's to you, Dust Plume. Put on an excellent show here throughout the entire Derby as well. Coming in second place, it's not the crown, but you should give yourself a pat on the back because the competition here was fierce.
Yeah, no, I feel pretty good overall. I mean, there were a few instances there of things that really messed me up, like wiping to poison snakes on Kraken floor, having to exit out of Carrie after getting the floor because I didn't feel like I could take her at that point. Definitely some things that felt like time losses that maybe if I was able to get past those, I could have won, but I don't know. But Butchmano just ran a really good race, so GG to you, man.
Yeah, thanks. GG to you as well.
So a question I did not get to ask yet. I'll first go to Budgemano. So you didn't have any ribbons going in. What was your thought process going in?
I mean, I checked. I started diving and checking a ton of boxes towards the end of that seed, and that's partly, I did the fetch chain for the defense sword, partly to check Dwarf Armory, just trying to find something anywhere. I had a couple pro rings, the fighter couldn't wear it, but I knew there was going to be some nasty zap or something crack going on in Topher, and turns out there was. I just luckily didn't see it. So I just figured at the time was going with the prayer. Paid off.
That's the best answer I've ever heard. Dust Plume. Dare to top that?
I mean, I was in the same boat. That's why I went for the defense sword chain, because, I mean, well, that's nice to have, obviously, to have the ruse. But I was desperately looking for a ribbon, and when I didn't find one, I searched all of Mirage as well. At that point, I'm just like, if I haven't found one with what I've searched for, nobody else probably has one. So we're just going to go through this and hope we can get through, and I managed to.
Sisyphus has 2.
Sisyphus does have 2 ribbons.
But
somehow still got destroyed in Temple of Fiends, so that was sad.
Yeah, that was awful. Like through ribbons, I think even that was just gross. The Earth Vampire Spike Room had one of the ribbons, and then top right of Topher, first floor, the Garland floor, had a second ribbon, and that's all we saw.
As I was walking past that room in Earth, I was like, maybe I should check that. It's like, nah, let's skip it.
Yeah, no, I'm 50-50 on whether or not I check that chest. I always check the Astro chest there, but I was like, maybe check it. Yeah, no, not this time. I gotta go.
Would have been probably nothing.
Yeah. Oh well.
See, ribbons just breed overconfidence, and that's hubris. Always is going to get
ribbons are a crutch.
Look, if the zap only takes my mages, then obviously I'm going to win. It's fine.
Yeah, we here in the booth, we're going back and forth about whether or not we would go pick up the defense sword. So it was nice to see both of you going, yep, we definitely need that because we don't have ribbons. And I think overall that was probably the correct play, to try to pick up more items to hope for, finding a ribbon. It didn't work, but apparently it paid off. I mean, I know Dark Moon, whatever you guys did, Dark Moon said the opposite, so.
No, I mean, it was definitely helpful to be able to have that.
Victory lap! Victory lap!
Just be able to take as many hits as possible.
We got the victory walk going on, little dance. Yes, thank you.
The spin move, that was good.
I like it.
So we're Sisyphus is pretty decent levels here. 38 or 28, I'm sorry, on the fighter and white mage, 21-ish on the knight and red mage. Just before this is going on, Budgemana, you were one of the two, so it was you and Sisyphus that were the drafting members of this. So you picked first. What made you pick Thief right off the bat?
If an early katana came up, that is really nice. The thief gives you the ability to run, and it feels like, as it happened in this seed, sometimes you're diving dungeons a little earlier than you'd want to. So I like having the thief as kind of a safety play. Sort of my thinking there.
I just gotta say that it's a drastic evolution of this game that the thief is now considered a safety play.
If you get a katana, that plus 20 strength, that's not the shake stick sideways at. But let's go over to Sisyphus. We are buffing up here. We've got 2 ribbons. We've got some power bonking going on. We've got the white shirt, which was also in Toflocked. Cure 4s, we're playing this pretty safe. I don't think we've done a lick of damage to this thing. But we've got several white shirts, Invis 2s. Red mage is sabering, because why not?
Yeah.
I don't know what weapon that red mage has, but here's hoping.
725.
725. Oh my goodness.
That'll get us there.
That red mage only has one more saber.
Doesn't matter.
And 2 hits, and Sisyphus takes down at Chaos. Official racetowntime.gg. 1 hour, 32 minutes, 26 seconds. GG's in chat for Sisyphus. Coming in third was the first one in Topher, but ran into a little snag and put up a heck of a show. I think we're joined by Sisyphus now. Yes?
Yeah. GG's, everyone. Great run, Budgemana.
Yeah, GG's, Sisyphus.
Looking forward to watching yours back.
This was definitely a fun race to watch. So I do suggest watching it back, but ignoring all the wrong things that the commentator said. I mean, there was no wrong things. Don't watch it back. Everything's fine. But Sisyphus, you were able to dig 2 of those ribbons out there. You got into Temple of Fiends first. You ran into a couple of issues there. But overall, GG's. You put on a heck of a show throughout the Derby. Very exciting to watch you, as well as everyone else. Did you have any comments that you want to make about this race here?
I'm pretty sure when I got quad-X'd on my fighter, I had forgot to equip the ribbon that I put in his inventory.
No. I was wondering. That's why
let's throw that out.
Yeah.
And that's why I sat there. But I will say, the happiest feeling in that race really was when second dive down the Great Medusas, I fire 3'd them, 2 stood up, but they both fell because I had targeted correctly with my attackers. I love that feeling.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my. And Dust Plume, I don't think I asked you that question. I think we moved on really quickly right away. But did you have any extra thoughts about this seed going in?
Going into it, I didn't feel great because, again, it was a really rough week of practicing. I think I finished 2 of the 8 that I ran, and just basically every time I went into Marsh Cave, it was just awful, completely awful. And it wasn't much better this time, but at least I was able to get through. Death Touch, Grey Wolves, what the? Why?
Why not?
There was toxic in there too. I think one of the spiders had toxic.
Both spiders were gross, as were the mummies. The mummies were disgusting.
Yeah, mummies had fire 3. Spiders had something terrible. They had crack or something.
think
It
it
was
was
bad.
crack.
Gwent.
Squint. That's
Maybe
what it
crack
is.
after that. But it was that was just hot death. That whole scene was hot death. But I mean, it was kind of nice seeing like Fire 3 right off the bat. I have rolled lesser magic before, but not having that fast is a big oof.
Yeah, that really hurt going to a guy and seeing that at 8th level, just being like, well, all right, I guess we're slogging this.
So I'll ask Sisfit. So you drafted with Budgemano on this. Budgemano first picks Thief. You follow up with Red Mage, White Mage. Can you tell me a little bit about what you were thinking there?
Well, Thief would have worked as a carry if needed. I figured I didn't want to be mean to everyone, and I figured let's just secure some good magic. The Red Mage and the White Mage both had amazing blessings, so I said let's go with them.
You're not wrong. And then, of course, back to Budgemano, you ended up picking a fighter. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I was going. My first pick, I was going back and forth between the Thief Red Mage, so I was glad that one got picked up. I didn't want to take another Black Mage there because so often magic in these seeds is just terrible. I figured that would be a waste. So the fighter gave some options for carry if good gear came up early in the seed. Something like the X-Cal +4 to pay off. So how's the thought process?
Oh my goodness. So Dark Moon, you got any questions for our esteemed runners here?
Well, I want to comment, and this is not to be a jerk or anything, but Budge, you said earlier, you're like, well, we didn't get a Black Mage, so I had to work around that. That's partially your fault.
Fair. That's fair.
just a little bit right there. So, yeah, no,
the thing
I
about the draft though is I always feel like I lose in the party select screen, and I knew in this race that wasn't going to happen. Everybody's going to have the same pain with the same party.
Everyone was going to lose.
You could draft worse. We've all seen worse drafts. The people that are like, oh, I'm just going to draft 2 thieves, tee-hee-hee, and someone else goes, I'll draft 2 white mages then, and just be a jerk about it. This draft was actually pretty manageable, all things considered. I think a lot of it really just relied on what the gear was that you were hoping for, and I think, like, the gear that you guys found, all things considered, was actually pretty good. I don't have a question, I'm just commenting.
But yeah, I think I opened about half the boxes in the game, so I should have some good gear.
Sky didn't provide that well, except for that X-Cal. That X-Cal was nice.
Roostick too.
Not gonna lie, in a
yeah.
1v1, I might have followed up that first thief with 2 more thieves. Because that's just kind of fun.
I've done that before. It is hilarious.
Let's see. Hold on. I just have to write down here. Teach Dark Moon what a question is. Okay.
No, I knew I didn't have a question. I had nothing. You guys asked everything. I just wanted to be sarcastic to Budgemano and then comment and then move on with my life.
Appreciate that.
Oh my, Luffy, do you have any questions or sarcastic comments?
No, I'm gonna let the runners have their moments. I'm gonna thank them for putting on an amazing performance. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Our RPG Limit Break for hosting us, all that good stuff. Everybody for joining.
Yes.
We do have a shout out in the chat from Papa Ducks, our previous Duckling Supreme, who was unable to join us in the booth tonight because of some prior commitments, saying congratulations to the Duckling graduates and to Budgemano for being the new Duckling Supreme. Look forward to seeing you all around the community and racing with you in the future. So thank yous to Papa Ducks as well.
And yeah, Greg Lee sent his congratulations, and Danny did as well before the race started. So
Yep.
So that is amazing. So what we are going to do now is kind of final thoughts. Everybody here, just amazing job getting to the finals, racing through them. It was a difficult seed, but you put your best foot forward, and you did great. So let's go from the bottom here. Sisyphus, you ended up coming in 3rd place overall. Please give us your final thoughts. Anything else that's on your mind? Anything you want to bring up?
I don't know.
yeah, I feel that.
It was a good race. It was fun. Thanks, everyone.
Well, that's the goal here, to have a little fun. And you see, what you're probably thinking is the same as me. Like, well, we've been doing this Duckling Derby for 12 weeks now. What am I supposed to do with my free time now? The answer is join Winter Dab.
Winter Dab, then Spring Tournament, and then the Platy Party. There's always something going on.
Smith, you seriously awesome job. You had a couple of first place finishes for the first and second race. I was getting a little nervous because I'm going to be scared. I'm scared of anyone who takes first place in these during the Derby because that means they can beat a relatively good amount of players, and that's more competition. So again, GG's. I hope you stick around with us for spring tournament and beyond. So let's move on to our second place, Dusk Plume. Great race. Same question. Your final thoughts, anything you want to say to the community?
This has been a lot of fun being able to do this a second time. Definitely feeling a lot more confident about playing, just understanding the game as a whole. Thank you to everybody who's run this. Thank you to all the crew behind the scenes, everybody that ran in the Derby. It's been a lot of fun. If you're on the fence about wanting to join this, do it. You have a lot of support. You'll be able to learn so much. It's really, really worth it if you have the time. And I guess I got to learn how to dab now.
Don't we all? Well, Dust Plume, it has been an honor commentating a couple of your races here. You put up some great times and improved so much that you're gonna be a threat in these next coming tournaments. So thank you very much for participating. Congratulations on coming in second place, and we will see you around. Before I go to our Duckling Supreme, I just want to do another shout out to Phoenix 29. Phoenix, you have been great. Sorry that you ran into a little bit of a problem there in Temple of Fiends, but you put up a heck of good races, and we couldn't have asked for a better Final Four. If we scripted the whole thing. So GG's to you. And now we go to our new Duckling Supreme, Bunchmano. Your final thoughts.
That sounds pretty good. Duckling Supreme. It's funny when the Hall of Giants got put up on the Discord. That was when I also really wanted this a bit more and just get my name up there. But no, I just want to say thanks to everybody who put on this Duck Derby. It's been fantastic. Both this one and the last one when I was brand new. I feel like I've learned a ton, and the competition has just been incredibly stiff. I felt so much pressure in all the Group 1 races with Phoenix, J Manchester, everybody else in there, really pushing us hard, and just great competition, great fun. Looking forward to getting into more tournaments. Definitely be doing Winter Dab. I can finally start practicing that. I felt like I've had to just focus on these seeds constantly, but thanks to everybody in the community as well for being so welcoming, and it's just been a great experience the couple months I've been here. It's a lot of fun.
I did actually have one comment for everyone that's still in the room and thoughts on this. This was the first year that we've done the format in this style, or the first time we've done the format in this style with the two separate groups and the final championship at the end of it all. How did you guys feel about this? What were your thoughts on that, if you have any?
I enjoyed it. I think it came up last week that having 2 different days, it's really good for allowing more people to compete. But I also felt after going through this experience in the finals, just there's a lot of excitement going into getting into those top 2 spots, and then this race that's a winner take all, instead of somebody being able to pull away with some good seeds early on, and people feel like they're out of the running to get that first place. There's 4 people here. It's anybody's game tonight, so I enjoyed it.
Yep, I definitely agree with that. I think being able to have a finals like this, where you're gunning for first or second place, that you're probably not out of it by the end of the 4th week. It makes it more exciting for all the runners, and it makes it more exciting for the people watching, because they know that everybody that's racing in the finals is going to have a chance to win it. That makes sense to me. That's good.
Yeah, I think it was a great format too. It was fun. It was exciting. It was a lot of fun.
I am glad to hear.
Yeah, spoiler alert, this might be happening again then.
Yeah, I think so. I honestly think that this worked out really well, all things considered.
There's a lot of pressure that comes from having a finals race, though. Like, I mean, everyone here seemed to handle it well, but if you're anything like me, you know, you spend the entire week fretting over it until you're finally there, and then. But the last thing that I want to say to everyone is a shout out to the Gregory Puff. He's been the Duckling Dawn for several years here. You know, the first, always the only in my heart. This is his last derby as the Duckling Dawn. So if you see him in the hallways of Final Fantasy 1, Randomizer, please give him a shout out, give him a thanks. He has trained up so many of the people in this community, myself included, Luffy included. Just a great guy. Give him a pat on the back. Thank him for his for everything he's done. He's still going to be around. He just passed the reins off to me for a little bit, so a big shout out and kudos to you, sir. You've done a great job. So thanks.
Yes, GG's. Not to steal from his thunder, I am passing the reins of the extra credit off to Luffy as well. So Deadpulse, you get to work with Luffy again this next time when summer comes around.
Dark Moon, is this Christmas and my birthday all wrapped into one?
You get to work with Luffy, and you don't have to deal with me anymore. It's a win-win.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to pop open whatever champagne I have. No, seriously though, Dark Moon, thank you as well for everything that you have done here at the Duckling Derby. I know that it's like everyone's sitting here going, oh, look at all these congratulations going out to every random person. There should be Budge Mono and all of the racers. But, you know, it's just... It's nice to say thanks to everybody that's helped put this on. So, yeah.
It's been a great program.
Thanks, everyone.
I didn't mean to talk over you there. I thought you stopped for a second, then I caught myself like partway.
Oh, no, I'm good. I said all my thanks. Dark Moon, it is your turn to speak.
I did. I want to say, I really like this program a lot. I think this program has done really well. I helped Greg when he first had the idea to take it over and boost it after we took over on it from Moist Mogwai, who passed the reins to us. And, I mean, she was doing a great job with it back in the day, and we've just tried to build on it from there. And I think it's good to pass the reins off. I mean, Greg and I are still going to be around. We're admins. We're not going anywhere. They can't get rid of us, like mold. But it's also the thing of, you know, get fresh ideas in here. Do new things with it. Help to evolve it. Just the change in format and the flags that you brought in, Deadpulse, really helped to evolve this a lot. And I look forward to seeing where this goes under your care and Luffy's care and where it's going to go from here. I'm done now.
Well, perfect. Luffy, take us away.
Yeah, so, yep, we'll be seeing Deadpulse and I coming up for the summer Duckling events going on, so that'll be a lot of fun. Again, this moment's about our Ducks that finished tonight and played in this final, so thank you guys very much for joining us. Budge Mono, congratulations, new Duckling Supreme, enjoy the title. That's all I got. So, Deadpulse, you want to take us home, or you want me to let us out of here?
Oh my goodness, I will talk some more. So this has been a Final Fantasy 1 special broadcast here on RPG Limit Break of the Duckling Derby Winter 2022 Finals with 4 very fine runners putting on a great race. I cannot exemplify how much I personally enjoyed this, let alone everybody who's saying that this was such a great race. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for watching and cheering them on. And if you see any of these 4 racers in the hallways of Final Fantasy 1 Randomizer, which you should be on the Discord if you're not, give them a high five because they have done an excellent job here. So, from all of us here at Final Fantasy Randomizer, thank you for watching. Have a good night.